Maybe notice how the body is being supported by the ground below you. And noticing all the points of connection with the body and the surfaces. Maybe as you welcome your arms and legs, allow them to find the softening as you invite yourself to experience a deeper rest, making yourself maybe 5 to 10% more comfortable. And in this moment, can you notice the surfaces below you reaching up towards you? Welcome any flavors in your mouth, any smells that are present, maybe from the fabric softener, maybe from the shampoo or essential oils. Noticing the scents that come to you. And as you settle here, begin to draw your awareness to your eyes, welcoming the eyes and the muscles around your eyes. And whether your eyes are open or closed, it doesn't really matter. And just know that you may open your eyes at any time during this practice. And welcome the muscles around your eyes. And gently invite them to rest deeper into the eye sockets. As you notice the coolness of the forehead, allow for the forehead to broaden. Allow for the cheeks to soften. Maybe releasing the tip of your tongue from the roof of the mouth. And notice how there's a deeper sense of softening in the jaw. As the tongue gently falls back. And notice your whole body and how it breathes itself. Feel the air coming in through the nostrils, filling up the body with the life force. And notice how gently warm air is leaving the body through the nostrils. Maybe taking with itself any experiences or the emotions that are not suited at this time. And you may notice as you go back to your eyes. Maybe there are certain images that are playing out in the back behind your eyelids. And sometimes those images have the tendency to attach themselves to your thoughts, to emotions, ideas. So allow yourself just to observe the movement in the images or the texture. And as we move through the different brain waves during this practice of iRest, Yoga Nidra, allow for my voice to become your voice. As you gently glide your awareness to the notch at the base of your throat, notice the breath, how it travels through the notch at the base of your throat. Welcoming the sound of your breath, welcoming all the sounds around you. And rather than trying to interpret the sounds or attach your awareness to the sounds, as the sounds come towards you, allow for the sounds to be felt in your body. Just remember that this is your experience. There is no right or wrong way to practice. There's literally no way to mess this up. So welcome everything just as it is as we move the awareness of our experience. And at times you may notice that you're drifting towards sleep. And just allow yourself to do just that. And you might notice how at times my voice is projected more towards you, or just notice how the mind then recognizes my voice and engages a little bit. So just allow for this experience to be as it is for you. As you become aware of the sensations on your skin, maybe noticing the warmth or the coolness in any parts of the body. Maybe even noticing the clothing gently hugging you. And as the body just gently rests here, can we begin to let go of all of attention and welcome the internal experience? Maybe nudging your awareness back, bringing it to the notch at the base of the throat. Noticing how the air gently moves through that space. And just welcoming this moment of your body breathing itself. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of your belly as the body is breathing itself. And let us welcome intention for our practice today. Quietly ask yourself, is there anything that I need? And if there's a certain need or desire that arises, just repeat it to yourself 3 times. And if you're practicing for the first time and nothing comes to you at this moment, just quietly repeat to yourself, I'm going to stay alert and awake and present during my practice of Yoga Nidra. And from here we can begin to expand our intention to a macro view of our experience, perhaps noticing if there is a deeper desire, the desire, the longing of your heart, something that you deeply want either for yourself, for someone else, or for the world around you. So this time, ask yourself, what is the deeper desire of my heart? And just welcome whatever your heart reflects back to you. Even if it is nothing in this moment. Notice how, as we begin to find the deeper desire within our heart, there is a tendency of our mind to create stories of the future and perhaps tell us that some desires may not be attainable at this moment. So at this time, I invite you to language your heart's deepest desire as if it would be already true in this moment. And just notice what it feels like in your body as you take the thought out of your mind and language your heart's deepest desire in the present moment, as if it would be already an accomplished act. Maybe there's a deeper connection that is present. And again, if nothing comes to you this moment, just welcome what does. There's absolutely no right or wrong way to practice. There's absolutely no right or wrong way to be you. Just welcome yourself right here in the experience of this moment. And as we take our heartfelt desire, we're going to place it to the side. And we will re-engage with it at the end of the practice and notice how it has changed, how it has shifted. And we'll take this time at this moment to cultivate our inner resource. It is a place within us that we can securely drop into, where we feel at ease and perhaps deeply rested and secure. Perhaps there is a deep sense of comfort and ease in the mind. And as you cultivate your inner resource, maybe there is an opportunity to engage with the outside resources, like a place in nature, perhaps a place that you've traveled to, and perhaps it is your imaginary place that brings you the sense of comfort and ease. And if that place comes to mind, notice if you are at this time alone in that place, or perhaps with friends and loved ones. And begin to invite in this experience any colors and smells, the sounds, to connect with this place or those outside resources on a deeper level. Just allowing every image and every sensation and sight and flavor to come together as you cultivate your inner resource of well-being and ease. And then gently allow for those outside resources to drop away as you continue to stay with the sensations of comfort and ease inside of you. And just throughout the rest of this practice, for as long as you need, know that you can always reach back to your inner resource of ease and well-being. If you notice that challenging experience or thought or image arises in your awareness, and again, if that happens, just find your breath first And at any point you can reach back to your inner resource to re-engage with sensations of ease and comfort. So welcome all your attention now at the notch and the base of the throat, feeling the breath glide through it. And then gently nudge your awareness to travel along the left collarbone, gathering it in the center of the left shoulder joint. Noticing how the awareness gently travels down the upper left arm to the left elbow, down through the lower left arm to the wrist, making its way to the palm, maybe pooling in the center of the palm, maybe spreading through the tips of your fingers. As you gather your awareness back in the center of the palm, allow it to travel across the center line of your body, pulling it in the center of your right palm. Maybe noticing any sensations in the center of your right palm. Maybe there's warmth or coolness or tingling. Just allow yourself to gather information that is present. Just feel the awareness spreading through the right hand to the tips of the fingers. And then bringing it back to the center of the right palm and gently nudging it to come through the right wrist as it makes its way up through the lower right arm to the right elbow, through the upper right arm, gathering in the center of the right shoulder joint. And making its way across the right collarbone, arriving back at the base of your throat. And as you pull your awareness at the base of the notch of your throat, feel how your body is expanding as you inhale, becoming aware of your upper chest, mid-chest, and lower chest. Maybe notice the space between your lower ribs and your hips. Just feel that space. As you become aware of the lower back and the back of the sacrum connecting with the floor. Maybe there is a gentle arch in the lower back. As you become aware of your mid-back and the upper back fully and deeply at rest, supported by the surface. And feel the whole body breathing itself as awareness radiates inwardly and outwardly in all directions. And as you gently gather your awareness and glide your attention to the hips, allow for the awareness to rest in both centers of the right and the left hip joints. Maybe notice how with each exhale there is an invitation to rest a little bit deeper. And starting at the center of your left hip joint, begin to glide your awareness down the thigh muscle, resting it at the kneecap, allowing for the awareness to glide further down to the back of the lower leg, resting at the calf muscles. And notice the information that you gather at the back, at the calf muscles. Maybe allowing for the calf muscle to melt deeper into the surfaces that are supporting it. As you arrive at the left foot, notice how the awareness travels down through the left ankle to the sole of the left foot, spreading to the tips of your toes. As you pull the awareness back to the center of the sole of the left foot, notice the sensations that are present. Maybe there's a craving for a deeper release, a craving for the foot to fall to the side a little bit more. And allow for the awareness to travel across the center line of your body, gathering it at the sole of the right foot. Feel it spread to the tips of your toes, making its way back up through the right ankle, resting at the back of the lower leg. The right calf muscle deeply releases as the awareness gently glides and rests on your right kneecap. And feel the awareness gently travel up the right upper leg, making its way back to the center of the right hip joint. The right hip joint releases, and gently dropping back through the right glute. As you draw your attention to the lower belly, You may welcome gentle rise and fall of the breath as the body is sweetly breathing itself. And there is no work to be done. There's no effort, and just to notice how the body is sweetly breathing itself. And as we continue to notice the body breathing itself, to keep our mind engaged, we're going to count down from 10 to 1. And I'll guide you through the first few. At 10, as you inhale through the nose, feel your chest and abdomen rising. On 10, as you exhale, feel the abdomen and chest releasing. 9, inhale, chest and abdomen rising. 9, as you exhale, belly and chest naturally releasing. Just continue to count down on your own until you make it to 1. Staying fully aware of the breath moving through your body. Fully alert and awake and attentive. Fully engaged in observing your breath. Is deeply at rest. And the body is sweetly breathing itself. And begin to bring your attention at the tip of your nose as you continue to feel the coolness of the breath coming into your body and the gentle, warm breath coming out. Just resting your awareness in the sensation of your breath as it moves gently through the nostrils. As you rest here, can you notice a certain emotion that might be arising in your experience? And again, if nothing is present, just gently soften and rest here. Just welcome in this moment the felt sense of this emotion, of how this emotion feels in your body. And welcome that state of feeling this emotion in your body. And then from here, begin to shift to the opposite emotion. Maybe inviting the opposite of this emotion to be felt in your body. And what would it feel like in your body if this opposite emotion would be true? Just whatever comes to you, welcome it in this moment. And with the deepest compassion to yourself, begin to move your awareness between these two opposites of the emotion, first sensing one in your body, and then welcoming the other. And notice how this impacts your body. And from here, we'll begin to integrate both of these emotions together as a union, inviting them to be felt at the same time in your body. And can you feel the felt sense of both emotions and how it feels to hold both of them at the same time? And how it reflects on your body. And again, there is no right way to practice it. And just to notice what is present in this moment. Then become aware of your breath again, and become aware of your heart, maybe bringing your awareness to the center of your heart. And maybe visualize your heart brightly smiling to you. Maybe your lips are smiling. Maybe there's a sensation or emotion of joy and gratitude that is blossoming and expanding, radiating from the center of your heart. And allow it to blossom and expand further all the way to the edges of your skin, maybe past the edges of your skin. And just feel your awareness expanding as well, just welcoming everything as it is. And then bring awareness to the point in your body where you feel your breath the most at this time. And welcome your body resting in deep stillness. Be assured that this experience is always there for you and always attainable. And that you can always come back to your inner resource whenever you need to feel that comfort and ease and well-being within you. And recall your heart's deepest desire and mission at this time. And perhaps notice if a new desire or mission arrives, or how it has shifted. Perhaps how it has clarified. Practice of iRest Yoga Nidra is now complete. So I invite you to take this time to gently invite the movement, maybe wiggling your toes and fingers. Maybe there's an opportunity to rotate your legs a little bit, allow for the feet to be apart, and then bring the big toes together, finding that internal and external rotation in your legs and arms. Maybe there is a desire to bring your shoulders to your ears as you inhale. Maybe there's an opportunity for a deep sigh out as you exhale. Whatever the body needs, whatever it's craving. Maybe there's an opportunity to trace in your awareness the perimeter of the space that you're in. And just in your awareness, sense the doors and the windows, the ceiling above and the floor below. And then gently turning onto your right side, maybe bending your knees and coming to a fetal-like position. And as you are expecting, that would be on the left side for you. So take this time to just settle and reflect. Just notice how you're feeling. Notice if there's a certain kind of newfound experience today for you. Noticing your breath, noticing the thoughts. And you're taking this opportunity to observe the thoughts as they come through the screen of the mind. And welcome yourself back.